Mackey and Judd on 1500 ESPN. Unsolicited advice we deem important. You, on the other hand, might not. Information so good, you're encouraged to write that down. From Mackey and Judd.
Write this down. Write it down. You like writing things down.
All right, that was good stuff from Murph.
Oh, yeah.
Murph, when Murph goes down, when he travels to write a column, like when he went and banged on Percy Harvin's door in Jacksonville 3 years ago.
They basically hung out and waited for Percy to get home.
Yeah. I mean, he's really good at the go on location and write something amazing and connect with somebody. When he went to Mike Zimmer's property in Kentucky.
That was very good, yes.
A couple of years ago.
Yes.
So that's awesome. Yeah, go check that out. The Terrence Newen article on TwinCities.com, Pioneer Press. Are you gentlemen ready for an accountability session and some predictions?
Let's do it.
Depends on how it goes for me.
You know, you're actually in the clear this week. You had nothing come off the board.
Okay, then let's go.
And so for people who are new to this, and we stream this every week on Facebook too, facebook.com/1500ESPN. Hello, everybody. We make predictions every Friday on our show, and unlike pretty much every other sports talk radio show, or really any talk radio show in the country, we hold each other accountable for those predictions and keep track of batting averages, so we know just how great or terrible we are. And we have slugging percentages,
Yeah,
so
it gets
home
really
runs, singles.
BABIP?
We don't have BABIP yet.
We should find a BABIP equivalent.
I think
write
actually
that down.
anything that further measures how bad you've been so far this year would be a detriment to you.
It's early in the season. Still early.
I'd like to know Judd's wins above replacement. He's an expert with replacements.
Wow.
Oh, on a Friday even. Getting personal. All right, let's have it.
So Judd had nothing come off the board. Let's see here. Dave had. Let me pull up the list here. Dave had one thing come off the board. You said Charlie Hoffman would make the final pairing, but would lose the Masters. So a bit of a parlay there. He didn't make the final pairing, but he did lose the Masters.
He did do that.
So you're getting close.
Excellent.
You're getting close, Slugger.
Now, speaking of getting close, I said when Jordan Spieth was down by 10 or 11 strokes on Friday, I said Jordan Spieth would win the Masters. I think he got to within 2, maybe even 1 stroke late Saturday, early Sunday, but then went completely off the rails and wound up a bunch of strokes back. I said the Wild would win at least 4 games in a row to end the regular season while all of you were panicking. Against weak competition that had tee times booked.
Yeah, congratulations.
So, double or single for that one?
Oh, that's a single.
It's
bad. No, it's bad. It's bad teams. No, it's a single.
Be objective for once.
I am being objective. It's awful teams. They're horse bleep teams. It's a single.
I'm giving you a hustle double.
Okay, a Byron Buxton double.
Yep.
Okay. Don't be jealous.
You didn't shoot.
Why does Harrigan get to... Wait. You're participating now. You should not be the final decision.
It's a collaborative. It's 2 out of 3.
I think we throw it out.
Double.
I think we throw it out there.
Here's how this works, just for the record. Dave is...
Facebook, weigh in.
Because Dave is in the picking group. It's very easy. It's 2 out of 3 majority decides on the result.
You're going to decide for yourself.
I'm fair and unbiased.
I want people to weigh in.
I'm not like you. I don't hate other people's predictions.
And then, how about this one? I told you before the season that Karl Anthony Towns would finish top 10 in player efficiency rating.
As the man.
And top 10 in win shares. He was 10th in PER exactly. And 7th in win shares.
Okay.
What is that? I think that's probably closer to a home run, Judd, but you can downgrade it to a double if you want to. Double?
No. I would say predicting that the Wild's going to beat 4 horse bleep teams is a single, and I would say that this one's at least a triple. At least.
Wow. Triple.
That's why I'm being serious. You predicted that they would win 4 consecutive games against awful competition.
Right, but those games are still like 60
to me, that's a single, but this is a triple.
Let's say they have.
Very fair.
Let's say they had a 70% chance to win all those games, which seems fair. Somebody out there can run the math on that, and it's going to wind up being far less than 50% chance to win. So that's less than a coin flip. That's at least a double. You can argue it off the air.
All right, that's fine. Yeah, I'm done. Let's go.
It's not bad. All right, let's start with we'll start with Judd. Weekly predictions, 3 each. Fire away, Judd.
Write that down. I don't have a pencil. Well, remember that then.
Oh, by the way, batting averages. I suppose you guys want the batting averages.
Yep.
I don't really, actually.
I do.
Dave, you're hitting 176, but you're slugging over 400 still.
Taters.
I'm done.
Just mashing. Judd, you're batting .233 with 0 extra base hits so far, and we are middle of April.
I'm Mauer. I become Joe
I think
Mauer.
even he has a double.
My write that down is Joe Mauer.
I'm batting .474 with a .763 slugging percentage, but that's what happened last year, and it trailed off for basically the second half.
I'm waiting for you to, as you like to say, regress to the mean.
All right, fire away.
All right, for all of you Wild fans, hockey observers who are nervous, I'm going to give you a ray of sunshine. The Wild will hold a 2-1 edge over the Blues in this series after Easter Sunday. The Wild's going to win tonight. They're going to win Sunday in Game 3 in St. Louis, and they're going to come back here before going back to St. Louis for Wednesday's game. They will lead the series 2-1.
I can't wait until they're down 3-0 and you freak out on Monday's show.
Oh, I'll flip.
It's going to be the greatest show ever.
I'll flip the script.
I want them to win the series because it's more fun to watch them go deep and try to make a run for our sports fans. But I'm trying to weigh the fun of a hockey playoff run versus the fun of Monday's show when they're down 3-0 to the Blues.
If they go mentally weak, this script on my part will be completely flipped.
Write this down.
Write that down. I don't have a pencil. Well, remember that then.
David?
Recently, Judd had to write that prediction that the Cavaliers would not make the Eastern Conference Finals or would not make the NBA Finals. Judd, what exactly was it?
They wouldn't make the finals.
They
wouldn't
wouldn't
make the
make
NBA
I
finals.
thought I said NBA Finals.
Okay,
I
they would
thought.
not make the NBA Finals. That's what I thought. Well, I'm here to say, write that down. That is completely bogus. Not only will they make the NBA Finals, they will win all of their Eastern Conference series in 6 or fewer. They won't even go to a 7.
All right.
Write it down.
Okay.
I agree with Dave on that. Can I double down? Can I just
You
leech
guys-
off Dave's predictions?
Yeah.
Write this down.
Ditto. Write this down. It's a wild parlay. It's a wild parlay here.
Like a wild parlay or a
Both.
wild parlay?
Capital W or small?
It's a boring Minnesota Wild parlay. Not only will Charlie Coyle get off, so number one is Charlie Coyle will get off the schneid. Number 2 and kind of number 3, Wild will win game 2 but lose game 3. So Charlie Coyle will score a goal. I'll say Charlie Coyle will score a goal in either game 2 or game 3.
Yep.
Wild will win game 2 to even the series, lose game 3 in St. Louis to go down 2-1. So it's a 3-item parlay. Coyle has to score in one of the games. Wild will lose tonight, win on Sunday.
Wow.
Okay?
Wait. So
I'm swinging for the fences here.
Did
These
you
are
say-
home run predictions.
I thought you said win game 2, lose game 3.
That's what I said.
Okay.
That's what I meant.
You just said lose on, or you just said win on Sunday. So you mean
The
will
Wild
win
the
game 2.
franchise will be contracted on Tuesday is what I meant to predict. No, Coyle will score a goal either tonight or Sunday.
Aren't you the guy that told me I do too much and write that down and make it too confusing?
You do, but I'm a professional here.
Oh, you just screwed it
swinging
up.
for the fences.
You just screwed up.
So again, Coyle will score a goal either tonight or Sunday off the schneid. Wild loses Sunday but wins tonight.
So they
To be
even
down
up
2-1.
at 1,
Yes.
but then fall behind 2-1.
Yes.
Write it down. You like writing things down. Write this down.
Back to Judd.
Clearly a man that does not listen to his own advice. Joe Mauer, by the way.
I'm betting 500 in my predictions.
Joe
and you're casting shade.
Mauer, by the way.
Easy, Byron Buxton.
Joe Mauer, by the way, this season is 6 for 28. He's hitting .214. His on-base percentage is .290, and his slugging percentage is .214, meaning he does not have an extra base hit. I am Joe Mauer. You can write this down. Byron Buxton will be demoted by the Twins at some point in the month of May. Byron Buxton will be demoted to the minors. I am being vague on purpose. Do not put Rochester. He will be demoted in some way, shape, or form to get right in May.
Okay.
I'm not positive they wouldn't send him to Florida or something weird to work with him.
I'm on the record with 20 home runs for Byron Buxton this year.
Thought you were.
Well, they might happen in the minors.
Yeah. Hey, didn't say where. Didn't say where.
Write it down. You like
Right
writing
here's
things
falling
down.
apart.
Write that down. I don't have a pencil. Well, remember that then.
All right, Dave.
Is it fair to predict that Byron Buxton will strike out again?
You know what? You tried to predict that the UConn women would win the NCAA tournament. Go for it.
Oh, they hosed me.
You should go on the record. You're looking to get the average over the Mendoza line. Byron Buxton will strike out at least once tonight. Go ahead, Dave.
No, I meant like ever. Like he's going to strike out once in the history of his baseball
Just to get on the board?
Yes, no. I will actually add a very similar one to your prediction, Phil. I'm not going as crazy as you did for a while, but it's simple. Much maligned since he's been here, Martin Hansel will score tonight.
Wow. Okay.
Will score a goal tonight.
I'm gonna write that down very specifically. Okay.
I like that. You
Write
should.
this down. Write it down. You like writing things down.
All right.
On the net.
Write this down. This might be another. I don't know if this is a home run or not because it seems like it could pretty easily happen. PJ Fleck will wear a helmet at some point during the spring game on Saturday. PJ Fleck will put at least a helmet on at some point during the spring game activities. The in-stadium, not like, I don't know if he would do something crazy beforehand, but the in-stadium 2 or 3 hour, whatever he's going to do. He's going to put a helmet on at some point. He might even come out in full uniform.
I was going to say, do you
It wouldn't
think he
shock me.
would?
But I'm just
come
going
out
to say maybe shorts and shells, but helmet.
as Goldie, maybe?
I think he's going to wear cleats. Doesn't he wear cleats to practice?
Yes.
He's done that so him and Jim Harbaugh both wear cleats to practice.
Yes.
So he's going to wear a helmet at some point.
Write it down. You like writing things down.
Write that down.
Jimmy Butler will be on the Wolves roster on opening night of next season.
Wow.
That's right. I'm going for it. Jimmy Butler will be on the Wolves roster on opening night, very specific, of next season.
So with this is for sure a triple. Even though he's mentioned the name a million times and there's been rumors, I think for them to actually land Jimmy Butler would require trading Andrew Wiggins
Because the compensation would be so high.
Because you're not gonna get him for like what pick are they? Probably the 7th or 8th pick.
7th or 8th.
And Ricky or something.
You're not getting him for Levine coming off an injury. For this to happen, it would have to be an Andrew Wiggins trade.
I want at least,
which makes it a home run.
Yes. All right. So I'm going for it.
Boy, yeah.
It's
no more
now,
bunting for Judd.
Nope, it's now written in stone.
Good for you, Judd.
Thanks,
Write it down.
Dave.
You like writing things down. Write this down.
Back to Dave.
NBA playoffs start tonight. Russell Westbrook will win the MVP award of the regular season. That now being announced after the finals, I believe, so it'll be a while. But he will also become just the second player ever since this playoff format began to win the MVP and lose in the opening round.
I love that
Ooh.
prediction. That's a single, by the way. That's a good parlay. It's going to happen.
That's a lot right there.
And write this one down. Final one of
Write it down. You like writing things
the
down.
week. I have a Judd prediction to wrap this up, and I'm so confident in the Judd prediction. We're not even going to make Judd leave the room.
This is disappointing.
sit
that I
here
get
for
to,
this prediction.
This is disappointing. I get to stay.
Now, Dave's had a few of these where we've made Judd leave the room so that he doesn't know, he can't alter the prediction.
Yeah.
But I don't. You've been trying to alter this prediction all year and you haven't yet. So Judd will not have an extra base hit, and write that down, until at least June 1st. Judd's power slump, and write that down, will last until at least June 1st. Write it down.
Write it down. You like writing things down.
Is that entirely fair, though? Because if you've gone through my predictions and you essentially say that I don't have one yet, and then I continue to bunt a lot,
How is that my fault?
You're forcing me into the uncomfortable position of starting to swing for the fences when that's not me.
You seem legit thrown off by this.
Well, then I told you I'm Mauer. I'm going the opposite way. I'm striking out more than ever.
Awesome. Then I'm going to win a point and write that down.
I don't think it's fair. I think you are taking advantage of the old and aging ball player.
You can still go the other way and put one down the line for a double.
Have you seen?
still
Have you seen my?
swing the gap.
Have you seen my swing lately?
It's ugly. It looks like a rusty fence.
I'm
but
flaring.
I think we can
I'm
make it
flaring that ball out to left field like I'm 87 years old.
I'm in your head, Zilgad. I am in your head.
Becky and Judd Show will continue.
All right. Bye, guys.
Look at the comments. Bye.
Wait. Write this down.
ESPN.
The largest cheer coming from Target Field tonight will not be baseball related. It'll be hockey related from
I like
Steve.
it.
All right.
That's good.
Sound like a real fan. Understand?
Oh, Al Borland called. He wants his shirt back. That's right.
And offsides is when a player is closer to
Dave is the mediator, so yes, he gets a vote. Of course he does. A single and second base on an error for that one. Okay. Single, double, double. I think majority rules double. Thank you, guys.